Hello there, chain gun Chaunceys. On this video I wanted to talk about the chain gun. This gun I wouldn't go near in 4.1 or 2025 because for one, you only had the ability to jump once, and having two guns and just jumping once to get away from enemies and having to wait a couple seconds in between was very, very dangerous. It was fun, but very, very dangerous. And so I hardly ever used the chain guns, in addition to the fact that there was no dash hopping in the previous game, so therefore I would never use it as a secondary weapon either. However, now that Fencer has items, and that now that he has the ability to dash hop, the chain gun becomes more relevant. However, I still never really thought about taking two chain guns, even 900 hours into this game, until yesterday. And what I did was I took the two chain guns. They were DLC, but I don't think it matters, or it doesn't matter. I took the two chain guns, and I took two of the heavy cannons, the heavy 38mm or whatever there are. And then for items, I took. Let me go to my items here really quick. For items, I took the 10 jumps. I mean, you don't need 10 jumps, this is DLC, but you could take the 7 or 6 jumps rather up here, which is level 72. But anyway, so I took 8 jumps for level 107, and then I took, for the item, I took fast feet, so the 300% walk speed. In addition, you don't need to take the level 101 300%. You could also take, if you're non-DLC, the level 70, which gives you 170% walk speed as well. But I really liked its setup, and I was surprised at how well it felt. So let me take this on a mission here really quickly. Let's see, what would be a good mission to take it on? I don't think it necessarily matters, but what I was finding was it was very... let's go with this one. What I was finding was the fast feet was nice for if you just want to walk around and get away from enemies that are relatively fast, but not, they're not overtaking you. But the problem with fast feet only is sometimes you need to get away, and because you're in trouble. So that's where the dashing comes in, or the jumping, sorry. So you can still be very fast with the jumping if you need to get away really fast, or if you're just fighting, you can have the fast feet. So it feels very smooth whether you're walking and fighting, or it feels very smooth if you need to get away and fight. So very cool setup, I think. And like I said, I never would have even dreamed of taking two Gatling guns in this game, but now I think it's actually a very viable option, and it's very fun. And these Gatling guns are really strong, actually. The DLC do, I think, around 10,000 damage a second with a 400-meter range. And the non-DLC do close to 6,000, I believe, as well. So, very, very strong weapon. And of course, you can always be constantly shooting because you can, take one gun down to half ammo and then shoot the both of them at the same time, so that when one's reloading, you still have the other one firing. So, very, very, very cool setup. And then if you need to get away, like I said, you can jump very fast. And then also you have access to the heavy cannon. You don't have to use heavy cannons as your second, but it's nice having the heavy cannons as well for really strong, range attacks, or if you need to attack something from far away, you can still do it. But I've been really enjoying this setup, and it's been very, very fun. These are a little bit strong because of the fact that they are DLC here on Inferno here offline, but I played it online, and I played on Inferno DLC, and it still felt very, very good. I was fighting silvers, and when the silvers jumped close to me, they would die within, I think it was about 2 seconds or something, because of just how much damage this thing does at close range. But even from far away, it's not bad, the damage. But I mean, you don't necessarily even need fast feet. You could always take something else with your jumps. But I kind of like the fast feet because it's just more fun to fight on the ground with the fast feet. Because if you don't know, the Gatling guns, as you fire them, if you jump, it resets the cooldown. But it still fires relatively quickly once you're in the air. But it does take time to do so. So that is something that I like the fast feet for. But yeah, two Gatling guns I think are viable now. It's really fun, this new game, because they made a lot of new setups viable for Fencer. It's so fun because before it was just, you had to waste one weapon slot on a catapult, and then the other one was usually a blast hole spear because of the range and damage. But now, I mean, there's so many options and so many builds that it's very, very fun. So I'm very excited. But yeah, I just wanted to share it with you because I'm very surprised at just how well 2 Gatling guns actually work in this game. And since they're not Hellflame revolvers, you don't have to worry about taking a recoil reduction item. So that's kind of nice as well. But these things are very strong. I think I was 3-shotting on DLC. I was 3-shotting the armored frogs with the heavy cannons. So pretty crazy. The one negative thing is the reload time on these things. But like I said, as long as you rotate them carefully, you should never be caught with no ammo for this thing. But yeah, pretty fun. Pretty fun. And I think he feels just as fast as, you know, Ranger would sprint with this setup. So it's not like he's slow even with this setup. So it almost feels like he feels like the speed of the dash cancel speed, you know, before he had the dash hop set up. So still very fast setup and very fun. So yeah, that's all I wanted to have for you on this one. So once again, thanks a lot for watching, and remember, EDF doesn't leave a man behind, ever. And if you'd like to help more people find the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks.